Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. I'm here with Pinkfresh Friday and a 2,000 subscriber celebration for Ginger's Corner and Christmas in November. I'm just putting it all out there together today. And I have decided to use for Pinkfresh Friday. I'm going to use the Holiday Magic Collection. And I've used this before and love it. I am documenting this one picture of Christmas project at my church, and all those boxes are lined up with food and gifts for families in our community in need. And so I figured that was a good thing to scrap today, since one of the things that Ginger has asked is that we incorporate the word or the feeling of joy. And this is definitely one of those times. So I have puffy stickers, chipboard stickers, cardstock stickers. I've got some ephemera and tags. And I've already pulled things out of the tags and everything because I thought that might help with the time frame. And I wanted to make sure that I had something in there that I could use. And there was a plethora. So I've got some enamel dots and puffies and things of that nature as well. And then I've got some scraps and these papers left over from where I've already created a few things with this kit that I got from Peacecraft Love. And so I am very excited to get this layout created. And like I said, you can tell that my theme is going to be based on joy. I wasn't sure which one of these was going to fit the most, so I pulled out all the ones that had joy on it, and I am going to use at least two of those. But I pulled them all out because I didn't know which one was going to fit the best for what I wanted to create, because I have no clue. I'm winging it today. So I've got my papers, my embellishments, and my picture. So let's see how this goes. So the other thing that Ginger asked is that we add in the color red. And so this paper right here is definitely saying, filling that. The word joy is on this paper, so it's good with that as well, although I am still going to add the word in multiple places. So I started by picking this paper, and I liked both sides, but I didn't want all that writing. So I've got a red cardstock piece and decided that I was going to tear and use the plaid on one side, on the sides, and the words down the middle, so that it wouldn't be so overwhelming. I love text print on a layout, but sometimes it is a lot to take in on an entire page. And so because I'm going to use words to do most of the design on this layout, I didn't want the whole background to be that way. So this is just a plain cardstock piece. I hope that's okay because I don't have solid paper by Pinkfresh Studio. So I trimmed off like a quarter of an inch, if that, and so that I would have a little bit of a border of red around the layout. And after I get done fiddling with laying down this plaid, I'm going to put this word bit in the middle. So it completely covers the red in the middle. If I wanted to have a gap, then I could have done that. And there is a place or two that has a little bit of red showing through. I'm okay with that. It's right there on the right side towards the bottom. I'm okay with that. I don't have any issues with that. If I did, I would have fixed it. But that's why I selected a color that I was okay with. Originally, I thought I may just put it down completely and not have that outline in the on the outside, but I liked the way that looked, so I went ahead and did that. And here are all the things that I pulled out of the ephemera. So I am going to continue on with using that tag, and the tag says Christmas time is here at last. And a Christmas project is one of the first signs of Christmas for me. I mean, being on the committee, we start in like September, working on it. So, but when we get to this part, this is definitely, we usually try and do handout the week before Christmas. So, like this year it's on the 17th. So it's like a week right before the holiday season or the holiday. So, because we hand out food for their meals and gifts and things like that. So we want to make sure they have everything before Christmas, but not too early so it goes bad. So this is one of those days when we're packing all the boxes and getting everything ready. It is a full-on church event where everybody participates, and if they don't participate in filling the boxes, buying the presents, wrapping the presents, and organizing, they are there on the day of to deliver gifts to families or take them out to their car, help them shop. It's a big production, and it is my favorite thing. I just absolutely love being a part of it. And so documenting it every year makes my heart happy because it just reminds me of the reason for the season. I want to make sure that I have all the colors kind of equally dispersed. And so I have that blue tag that I want to tuck in at the top. And then I have this one that says, "What a Joy," with the little ornaments on it. And I decided I'd put that down at the bottom, but I felt like it needed something. It's got a little space on there for some ribbon or something. So I found this ribbon. It's white with black polka dots. I did mat my picture in white and black, so I thought that that would help bring that out because there is not any other black on this layout. And the reason I matted my picture in white and black is because the picture is dark because it's being, because of the way it was taken. And so I wanted to lighten it up, but that white wasn't going to stand out on that background paper. So I put it on black because the red that I have does not work for what I wanted. It's not close enough to the red on this layout. So one of the other things that Ginger wanted us to do for her hop, for her celebration, is to use some scraps. And so I use this blue and white grid patterned scrap from probably the last time I did a Christmas layout for Christmas in October, Christmas in September. And so I just put that down because, like I said, I want to try and even out all the different colors that are on here. And I do have quite a few blue embellishments. And it really, other than the red, seems to be the predominant color. So I went ahead and just went with that. So I put that down. I considered cutting that into a fishtailed banner, a double-sided one, but I really wanted it to have that space for those presents to sit. And so I put those there. And so what I am ending up doing, not that I went into it intentionally doing this, but that, like I've said before, I literally was winging this and just going as I went along creating. But it's going to be a diagonal from the top right to the bottom left. So other than the title, everything else is going to get laid down in that diagonal. And so I decided to put this Giving Fills the Heart, which I thought was super fitting for this layout. And so I'm tucking it in mostly because I felt like there was that gap between the blue scrap paper and the What a Joy, because I wanted that word joy that's on the paper to stand out. And so it's right above the picture. It's right below the picture. I thought that was perfect. And, but there was a weird gap there. So I decided I would fill that with that Giving Fills the Heart, and then that red present, which matches the red present up in that top pile. So that's helping bring the red down. And then, I have this aqua color tag, and since I've got that Giving Fills the Heart, which is that same color, I want to tuck it in up here. At first it seemed weird, but then I decided, like I said, I was going to do the diagonal, so I end up going back up there, and I'm going to use some smaller bits and pieces down towards the bottom. This just seemed to fit up here better, plus it gives me that aqua teal color at the top when I already have it down on the bottom left. And so then I just start adding these word phrases and little puffy presents. I have this blue puffy present, and I'm going to put that up here at the top to even out all that blue at the bottom. So I have 3 things that are blue in the top corner, the present, the other present that's in that little cluster, and that tag. And then down at the bottom, I now have that What a Joy, and I'm going to add this cute little circle that's got that little same holly berry kind of floral that's in the tag up at the top, and then a word phrase that says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And then I'm going to add some red down there, something a little, I almost said a plushie, a little puffy that says comfort and joy. And then I have another little word phrase that says spreading joy, and I love that. And I also added one that says December days. So I feel like I've pretty much evened out that stuff. I do have that December days that's pink, so I added that season of giving right underneath the presents, and that is in pink. So the only thing that I don't have on here in more places is that hot pink, the present right next to the picture, but it is in the words on that background paper. So I felt like that was okay. Plus in that spreading joy tag, it's all like a multicolored, like a rainbow. So then I decided to put the title down here at the bottom right, because that seems to fit best. I used a piece of ephemera that says joy, and then the alphas from this collection to say so much joy as my title. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to write Christmas Project 17 on that tag in the top corner, and I'm going to add some of the enamel dots so that I can cover my tag hole up there in the top, and then just add the cluster of 3 in 3 different places to finish out the diagonal down towards the bottom left, as well as bring a couple of those colors over to where the title is. So there will be some directions or instructions and all the details about Ginger's celebratory hop, because there is a giveaway, and I am so excited for her for hitting 2,000 subscribers. She is fantastic to watch. She is so upbeat and chipper, and I love to watch her videos. So I hope that you all will go check her out. If you have not already subscribed to her channel, I highly suggest you do. And then, like I said, all the details, as well as people playing along with Christmas in November, and also everybody who's playing along with the Pinkfresh Friday hop. I hope you all will go check out some Pinkfresh studios, because they make some amazing products. I love this paper. It is so thick and just absolutely lovely to work with. So yep, I'm supporting everybody today. So especially go see Ginger and follow along to see what else you need to do to be in her giveaway. I hope that you all have a fantastic day. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, and I hope to see you again very soon. Have a great night and happy scrapping.